Hi, welcome to our video tutorial. In this video tutorial, we'll see how to use basic operators and also how to write comments in our application. So let's create a sample project. Training. So for this one, we'll create operators training. Okay, so now we'll see the four basic operators, mathematical operators, and how can we use them. So in the previous lesson, as you can see, if we want to concatenate or merge multiple strings, we can use addition symbol, but right now it's not about concatenation. So addition is for addition, subtraction is for subtraction, and multiplication and division also. So we'll try to see how to use those mathematical operators. So let's see. Let's develop a simple calculator. Okay. So for our calculator to work, we need two values. If we want to add, we need two values. If we want to subtract or multiply or divide, obviously we need two values. So we have to accept those two values from our user. So let's ask our user to enter two values. So first, please enter first value. Now first value int first. I'll create a variable called first, and I'll store that variable, the first value in that variable. Now console.readline returns a string, so I have to convert it or parse it to integer. Console.writeLine, please enter second value, int second, int.parse, console.readline. Now I have two values. So what I'm going to do now, I can display the result to my user. So console.writeLine, the sum is, this one is concatenation. Now in the bracket, I'm just using BODMAS. So in that BODMAS ordering, C# follows that BODMAS ordering. So anything in bracket gets precedence, right? So I will add first and second, and then I will concatenate the result with the string called the sum is. Okay, so let's copy and paste this one. So for subtraction, the difference is the subtraction of the values. The product is multiplied, and finally the quotient is division. Now let's put console.readline so that it will pause. So save. Actually, if I run automatically, Visual Studio will automatically save it before it starts to compile. Okay, now let's see our project. Enter first value 4, enter second value 2. So when I press enter, now the sum is 6, the difference is 2, the product is 8, the quotient is 2. Okay, with this we applied our operators. Now, if we want to give this code to someone else, we have to write comments or descriptions about each line, what this line is doing. I have to describe it. So what I will do is I will use forward slash, I don't know, yeah, it's forward slash, double forward slash, and then here I will write a description. The description can be as long as we want, not too long to be boring, but we can write 2-3 lines. Okay, the point is it describes what exactly this line is doing. If I want to run only a single comment, then I can write it here. For example, let's write a comment here, accept and accept the first value and store it in our int variable. It's a simple application, so writing a comment doesn't make sense maybe, but we have to do it. I have seen many friends who messed up their code just because they think commenting is not that necessary, or some of them says, I'll do it later. Let's finish the project first. Let's see how it works. Then I'll write the comments. But there will never be time to do that, because the code will be bulky. We'll have a lot of code in our hands. So who will have the time? Also, even though we will have the time, who will have the guts to do that? So what I recommend you is that start from simple. Each time you write a code and you think it needs a description, then write it. Right then, not tomorrow, not later. It won't take a minute. But if you want to write it tomorrow, then you have to think. It will take more, because you have to think what this line is doing and how you are going to describe it. But if I am writing now, I know what I did. I don't need time to remember anything. So it will be simple. So let's try something here. This line will add the given two values and shows output to user. So this is about addition, this is about subtraction, and this is about division. So we have to adjust that. Multiply, subtract. So this is how we write comments in our C# code. Okay, so this will conclude our operators and comments tutorial. I hope it's clear. If you have any questions, please write it in a comment section. Also, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube video channel for notifications, so that you will get notifications in our future video tutorials. Thank you very much.